Anna from the Working Holiday Club, and in this short video I'm going to run you through our Canadian Working Holiday program and cover the inclusions, requirements and application process. Firstly, what we specialise in is guaranteeing jobs in Canadian ski resorts. We are partnered with and recruit for over 15 of the largest ski resorts and hotels in Canada. This number is growing every year, and all of our staff at the Working Holiday Club have personally lived and worked for many years in Canadian ski resorts, and we're excited to share our wealth of knowledge with you. Our program guarantees you a job offer months before you depart to Canada, before you book your flights, quit your job, or really do anything. The way that we're able to do this is by flying the HR managers from our partner resorts in Canada out to Australia, New Zealand and the UK between June and August for winter and late February for summer. Depending on the employer and the season, these interviews will either be held in person or online via Zoom. This means that you will have a job offer secured months before the season starts. Canadian ski resorts are seasonal and run 2 6-month seasons. The winter program runs from the start of November until the end of April, and the summer is the other 6 months of the year from May until October. You do need to be available for the entire season to apply, but keep in mind you receive a full 2-year work visa, so regardless of which season you start in, most people end up staying for at least 12 months, if not the whole 2 years. We offer full 2-year support, but you will only need to pay for our program once. Included in our program, you receive all your crucial elements, but the biggest one being the job contract. You will receive a full-time job offer for the entire season, which is roughly around 32 to 40 hours per week. There are over 100 different job roles available, and that include lift operations, food and beverage, retail, ticket sales, hotel front desk, ski school, guest services, and more. One of the biggest benefits of our program is that you receive a free season ski pass and a free bike and a hiking trail pass for summer. That alone can cost you over $1,500. In terms of staff housing, majority of our employers provide subsidised on-site accommodation for our applicants, but whether you're in staff housing or not, you're looking at paying roughly around 150 to 200 Canadian per week. In relation to wages, all job roles at the resorts pay approximately $16 to $20 an hour. That may not sound like a lot, but working in a Canadian ski resort is all about the experience. You are making enough to cover your rent, buy your food and essentials, but you definitely need to take your savings with you. It is a requirement of the Canadian working visa that you have a minimum 2,500 Canadians of savings in your account when you do enter Canada. However, that is very minimum, so the more that you save on top of this, the more that you'll be able to do throughout your season. Now let's talk visas. Eligible nationalities can receive a 1 to 2 year working visa. This takes around 3 to 4 months to process and costs around 330 Canadian. Once you jump on board, we will walk you through the entire visa process from start to finish through the Canadian government website. All you need to have is a valid passport. Majority of the visa process is done online. However, the one part that must be done in person is what's called a biometrics appointment. This is a 15-minute appointment where you need to go to the visa office in person to scan your fingerprints and eyes. We will help you book this at your closest visa application center when the time is right at the end of your application. When you enter Canada, we also run orientations from our partnered hostel of the same sun, Vancouver. This is where you will head straight from your flight when you enter the country. From here, our Working Holiday Club staff will help you set up your bank account, SIN number, Canadian SIM card, and all the things that you need to get out of the way before you can start work. From the hostel bar is where we run meet and greet parties to give you a chance to have a beer with applicants just like you before you become neighbours, colleagues, co-workers and friends. This is where the adventure begins. From here, this is where you're going to jump on a bus or a flight to your ski resort and check into your accommodation, head to your orientation and induction for work, and then we leave it to you to enjoy your season. So that covers the program's inclusions. Now let's walk you through the application process. If you do decide that this is something that you're keen to do, the first step to get the ball rolling is your initial deposit payment. Once your payment is made, you will get access to the Working Holiday Club online to create your login and begin your recruitment process. This is where you will go through your online steps to select your job and location preferences. All locations are filled on a first in best dress basis, and resorts do fill quickly, so the earlier that you apply, the more locations that you have to choose from. You will also complete your online pre-screening interview, which is a practice interview that is assessed by our recruitment manager to get you properly prepared for your resort interview. The last documents you will need to gather are your resume, 2 written references, and a photo. When your application is finalized, you will complete your resort interview either in person or online via Zoom. More than anything, your interviewer just wants to get to know your personality and will determine your job offer based on your interview, experience, and skill set. Within weeks of your resort interview, you will have your job offer outlining your job role, pay rate, and start date. The Working Holiday Club assists with discounts on flights and insurance because you're now ready to book your ticket and head for your season. So that's the process as a whole. Our team are here to answer any questions that you have about your plans, help you start your application for either summer or winter, and we look forward to hearing from you.